Hello, it's Frank again. I've been with you all the way. Imagination is fun when it's free to run. Come on, we paint this a brand new day. Simply painting with Frank today.
We're here to talk about painting. And Loch Mask and this area, of course, abounds in wonderful, wonderful scenery. And we've picked a piece behind us there. I think it's just going to make a great picture with the light on the mountains and everything else. And you'll notice there's a little dot in the distance. That's a man fishing. Because this lake, Loch Mask, is where they hold the World Fly Fishing Competition on a fairly regular basis. However, enough about that. Let's get back to what we're here for. Let's go off, get a little sketchbook, make a sketch, and then it's back to the studio, and you and I together are going to paint Loch Mask. So let's do it. I'm very pleased with this one. It's turned out quite well, and we did think when we started, we said, you know, this is going to be difficult to get that kind of effect and that, but mine is not bad at all. Now, where's that big brush again? Clean them off. We're going to put a couple more little reeds and rushes in here, and then we're going to put a couple of little daisy things in. We got some birds to put in, a little bit of other stuff like that, and then we're away, aren't we? Now I'm happy with that part. Now let's get let's do our bird. You know the story of this bird? I think I told it to you before. The only thing I could paint once upon a time was a bird. That was the only piece of animation. So, of course, every picture I painted, the bird went into it. I used to fill it with birds. And then I got a bit big for me boots. So what did I do? I stopped putting in the bird. And I was selling all these pictures and everything else, and I got a phone call. And this lady was on the phone. She said to me, Frank, she said, I bought one of your pictures. I said, I'm delighted to hear that. That bird's a bit lopsided, isn't it? Maybe I'm talking so much. Anyway, she said, yes, there's a mistake. And I said, oh, dear, what's wrong? So she said, you did put the bird in. So you can bet, if you ever see one of my pictures, I don't care if it's a still life, I don't care what it is, there'll be a bird in it, because I'm never going to get caught out twice. Now, let's put in some big trees here. Quickly back to the picture, the right-hand side. You see them? I'm using the big brush, and I'm going to bash them in. Watch this. Yeah, that's one of them. Now I put some nice burnt umber on it. It's burnt umber and some of the blue, and then we can kind of fiddle out with some of the leaves. We can use the smaller brush in a minute, don't worry, we will, but just to show you the quick way. And there's another one in there, isn't there? Inside it. See, this is the big, put in the big ones with the big brush, and then you can put in the smaller ones with the smaller brush. That makes sense, doesn't it?